Hello, 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 dreamers, and welcome back to Dream Queen by Perla. So, I'm not exactly sure if you guys can hear me. This is the first time going live with the camera and the mic. That you guys are all doing well. I woke up this morning and, my morning routine and everything, and something was just like, you know what? I was prepping to do the weeklies, right, for this upcoming week, and something was just like, you know what? You need to go live. And I was like, okay. So, here I am. I know it's been a while, guys. I had some medical issues, let's just put it that way, that kind of kept me in bed for a while. So, anyways, let's go ahead and see because what I was picking up when I decided to go ahead and I was like, you know what, I'm going to meditate for a few minutes and see what's coming. Ignore the dogs. Noise outside and they start barking. Anyways, there was this sense of this energy of accountability, really needing to be accountable. And the thing is, the way that it was coming through, it's like, it's not just being accountable when things are going right. It is when you're in the midst of the chaos. Can you still be accountable for the things that you said that you were going to do? Are you accountable for the things that you have done? And it's this sense of like, this is not the time for you to go ahead and hide in a corner. This is the time for you guys to go ahead and take actions, to take those movements forward. So there was this sense of like this urgency, right? To get off your ass and go ahead and chase your dreams, go ahead and chase your goals. The thing is that, how can I put it this way? Because it's not just about reaching the end game, right? It's not about reaching just the goal. It is about the process in itself, right? What are you learning? What are you experiencing? How are you growing? Those are the key components that you have to pay attention to, right? So it always kind of, there's always this back and forth. Well, if you're just focusing on a goal or a dream, are you really giving it your all? If you're passionate about it, if you feel that this is part of what you are meant to do, if you feel that this is part of your calling, then you're going to put all of you into it, if that makes any sense, right? So let's go ahead and see what the water and candle have to say. There is this sense of, because I'm picking up this, it's almost like hiding from the world, hiding from people, hiding from situations, hiding from opportunities, because there is this lack or this feeling that you're not good enough. So some of you definitely have to go ahead and get grounded when it comes to your root chakra, right? Why is it that what are you fearing? First of all, why are you fearing it? And what steps have you taken to overcome that fear? Because again, the energy that I'm picking up is of individuals that have a lot of potentials, a lot of gifts, a lot of talents, but it's like it's not known to the world, it's not known to those around you because you're hiding. So there is this emphasis of needing to come out of hiding, needing to show the world who you are, needing to express yourself. How is it that you feel, or what it is that you feel that you're meant to do? There is also here this again, there's almost like a fear of like, if you take that next step, right, you know that things are going to change. You're not exactly 100% sure how they are going to change or how things are going to transpire, but you know that they are going to get better, right? But it's almost like some of you are comfortable, right, within the chaos. Some of you are comfortable within how things are. And just the thought of things getting better in itself, even though it excites you, it almost also scares you, right? Because all you know is the difficult, all you know are the challenges. And right now, it is the time for you to be on the other side of that. Now is the time for you to go ahead and reap the rewards. Who's trying to come in? I'm live, sweetie. What's up? I need the combo. It's over here charging. You can go ahead and grab it. Sorry, guys. One of the kids needed something from the room. Here's the charger. So just give me 1 second, guys. There you go. Just be careful with the wiring. Thank you. So anyways, guys, back to the message. Sorry for the interruption. So again, there is a sense here of needing to needing to push forth, right? There's always going to be distractions. There's never going to be a perfect time. And I feel that that is one of the things that a lot of people need to get out of their mind, right? A lot of people don't want to do anything or don't want to pursue certain goals or certain dreams because you're waiting for the perfect time, right? It's like, okay, I'm not going to be in a relationship till I lose 10 pounds or 20 pounds. I'm not going to do this until I have this amount of money. But that's the thing is like when you focus on waiting, right, for the perfect time, waiting for everything to be perfect, what happens is you put yourself in this energy, in this space where you're not taking risks, you're not taking chances. And in a way, you're basically lying to yourself and you're holding yourself hostage within situations. And that is what you have to kind of realize this week, right? And moving forward, you need to go ahead, take those risks, take those chances. Hey, boss lady, take the risk, take the chances. And you know what? If you quote unquote fail, which I really don't like using that word, but in, a lot of people see it like that. Guess what? You learned something. You know what you have to improve on. You know what you have to work on, but don't just stay, right? Because you staying, it is a choice. All right. When people say, well, I have two choices, I don't know which one to take, so I'm just going to stay here, then you're actively making a choice to stay stuck. You're actively making a choice not to pursue something, either because the two choices that you have may seem difficult. So there is definitely a sense of needing to wake up. Come on, guys. It is time for you to go ahead and get up and show the world what you have to offer. Yes, you may have gone through some shit, and I'm not going to lie. We all do, right? So there is a sense here of like, everybody is going through something, right? There's not one person in this world that's not having some type of challenge. But are you going to let that challenge defeat you, or are you going to let it challenge you so that you can become the best version of you? Because that's really all that we're trying to do here. We're trying to evolve, we're trying to grow, and we're trying to reach the next level. And that is exactly the type of mentality that you have to take a grasp on. So for some of you, okay, meditation may work, traditional meditation may work. Some of you may need guided meditation. Some of you may just need to listen to music, may need to go out into nature. But whatever it is, there is a sense here of needing to get out of your comfort zone, needing to push, needing to take the risk because the opportunities are there. The thing is that you're not taking the risk again because you're waiting for something to be perfect. You're waiting for something to just fall into place. And nothing is going to fall into place if you stay in the same place, in the same spot. What is the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing and expecting a different outcome. So by you not making a choice, it's insane. Because you're expecting things to change. You're expecting your business to grow. You're expecting to get a promotion. You're expecting to meet somebody. You're expecting to lose weight. You're expecting to grow. You're expecting to do this. But what are you doing to take? What steps are you taking to achieve those goals? There is a denial here that needs to be removed. Okay, what was it? There was a quote that I read. It's not is like one day versus day one. So is today going to be, are you going to go ahead with anything, whatever it is that you want to accomplish, right? Are you going to say one day, or are you going to make today day one? Because that's all it takes. The first step, that first day, is the most challenging, the most scariest of all, right? But once you go ahead and you get started, trust me, you start to believe in yourself more. You start to have more confidence. You start to really allow yourself to experience life, to experience what it is to feel alive, what it is to actually go after what it is that you feel inside of you you're meant to do. So the procrastinations, whatever it is, whatever thought patterns, there is a sense here of needing to take some time, right, today. Get to your happy place, whatever that is. It can just be sitting on the floor. It can be sitting on on a stability ball. It can be on your bed. It can be outside. What do you want to accomplish? What is your dream? What do you feel that you're meant to do in this world? And then go for it. Some of you, yes, you're going to have to make a practical plan. Okay, I want to achieve this, so I have to do A, B, C, and D. And there's nothing wrong with plans, right? The thing is not getting so stuck within them. There has to be flexibilities within your plans, because again, there are things that are that are are out of your control. Again, like my speech sometimes. And, I can go ahead and blame it on narcolepsy, right? But I can also choose not to go live. I can also choose not to make video. My speech is off sometimes. It is what it is. I'm going to keep on pushing through because this is who I am. This is what I feel I am meant to do, right? So there is a sense here, yes, all the things that scare you, right? And it can be, other people's opinion. It can be what other people are going to say. It can be what a family member is going to say. It can be what you are going to say about yourself or whatever it is. But the thing is here, there's always going to be fear. At some level, we're all going to experience some type of fear. But what are you going to do when you're facing that fear? Are you going to cower down and just be like, you know what? No, it's too much. Or are you going to go up to and be like, you know what? I know you, I know I fear you, right? I fear being live. I fear, making a video. I fear singing or whatever it is, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to work through the fear. I'm going to conquer it. I'm going to face it, however you want to word it. But it's just about you going ahead and taking that first step. And a lot of you, again, is your own insecurities. And I don't care, to be honest with you. And this is going to sound harsh. It doesn't matter who is supporting you, who is not supporting you. What matters now, it is your own belief, your own confidence in yourself. Because if you feel that you are meant to do something and you are allowing the non-supporters to hold you back, then you have to go within yourself and see, why are you giving someone outside of you so much power? Why are you giving someone outside of yourself the authority that only you have for your life? A lot of you that, if you choose to go ahead and take this risk and take these opportunities as they are right there in front of you, a month, I wanted to say like a month to 2 months, but I'm saying like a month from now, you're going to look back and it's like you're almost not going to recognize yourself because you took the risk. You went ahead, you followed your own intuition. You allowed your guides, your angels, your ancestors, whomever it is that you connect with, to guide you to the next level. Because the thing is it's almost like trying to, what is it they say, putting the carriage before the horse, right? A lot of you are worrying about what could go wrong, but if you allow yourself to imagine what could go right, it completely changes everything. And that is here, the main issue is that mind battle that you guys are having. And for a lot of you, yeah, you're going to have to do like a total detox of, whether it is social media, whether it is an emotional detox, whether it is a physical detox. A lot of you are on a daily basis putting things inside of you, whether it is physically or mentally, that are destroying you, that are, instead of helping you, they're bringing you down. All right. Always remember that we are here as readers, to help you, right? To see the different dynamic of things, how things could go ahead and turn around, right? But we are all dealing with energy. So things are constantly changing, are constantly shifting, right? So if you already have a warning of something, or if you're given like, go ahead, is a green light, like the energies are aligned, the energies are this, then go ahead and just for once, trust yourself. For once, trust yourself, believe in yourself that you can actually go ahead and make it, or you can actually go ahead and achieve whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. I forgot my rag, guys. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to pull out some cards. We are going to be using oracle cards. I'm not going to be using the book at the moment. So this is the Believe in Your Own Magic. And then we'll pull out some other cards. So let's go ahead and see. So I'm going to do 3 different groups. We're going to do group 1. And these are the ones that are stuck in fear. You don't have a plan. You have choices. Let's put it this way. You have choices, but you're choosing to stay stuck. You're choosing to not go after something, either because you're waiting for the perfect time, or you're waiting on something. And what you're waiting on is on yourself, to be honest with you. So let's go ahead and see. So for group 1, Okay. So the first card that came out for you guys is the Sundress. Do it for you. Again, there is a sense here of stop worrying about what others are saying. Don't worry about what others are going to think. If you feel that you are meant to do something and you go ahead and you go all in for it, right? You put 100% of yourself into whatever it is that you feel that you're meant to do. The right people are going to come along. The right people are going to see what you're doing. The right people are going to hear what you're saying, whatever it is. There is a sense of here of doing it for you. How does it make you feel? Right? How does it make you feel? How does it allow you to grow? How does it allow you to evolve? That is what we're talking about here. So with your second card, we have gray. Endings are inedible. Yes, there's certain things that are going to have to end. What is going to have to end? That fear, that fear that has kept you stuck, that fear that does not allow you to make a choice, that fear that has kept you trapped within your own mind. And it's like the years go by and you're stuck in the same place. And that is not what you want. You definitely want to go ahead and go into a different space. You want to feel the different energies. You want to, but then it's like you're not allowing yourself to end something. So there's definitely a need here to go ahead and end whatever it is, whether it is the fear, whether it is ending connections with certain people. Or for a lot of you, I definitely feel that this is a mind battle that you guys are going through. And then we have justice is coming, the witch. Again, when you allow yourself to stand in your power, in your own authority, when you go after what it is that you feel that you have to do, or you feel that you want to do, or you're meant to do, or however you want to word it, there is a sense here that you start to feel this sense of justice. Things start to work in your favor. You start to align with people that are like-minded, people that are in similar, like let's put it this way, similar journeys as yours. But there's definitely a need here to take that first action. You need to do it for you. So that was group one. Group two, I feel that group two, you have made a choice already between your two options. I feel that you just need more of a practical plan. I feel that you may feel at the moment flooded with information. You may feel that maybe you have more than like 3 or 4 different ideas and you really don't know which direction to take. Or which one to start working on first when I talk about directions. Because again, it's like you have choices and it's like you've made up your mind, right? Like, well, I want to go into like the art industry or versus the economics or whatever it is. But there is a sense here of like, okay, you made a choice, now what? All right. So this is definitely about working, right? So we have the stars. You can manifest your every wish, number 5. So group 2, you're working more on your confidence. You're working more on that energy or that feeling of like, yes, I can do this. It's like you're almost talking yourself into moving forward, into making a plan, into taking those practical steps forward. So this is actually quite beautiful. What you're being asked with number 29, feast, slow down and celebrate yourself, is through it, right? As you're making these plans and you're putting your plans into actions, there is definitely a need to celebrate every milestone, to allow yourself to celebrate and enjoy and embrace every single moment of the process. Because again, things are going to start moving very, very, very quickly. As soon as you go ahead and you make that practical plan and you believe in yourself enough that you can go ahead and achieve this, it's like things are going to move very fast for you. But there is a sense here of, again, so that you don't feel burnt out, so that you don't feel so overwhelmed, celebrate the small victories. With number 8, wings, you never needed those wings to fly. Again, and I love this as the ending card because again, you guys have realized that everything doesn't have to be perfect. Everything doesn't have to be how can I put it? Like, you don't have to, what is the word that I'm looking for? because I said, okay, everything doesn't have to be perfect, but there is a sense here of like just taking the risk, right? You are allowing yourself to take a risk that maybe a year ago you wouldn't have taken, maybe 2 years ago you wouldn't have taken, 10 years ago. Just thinking about this risk, just thinking about this opportunity, what has scared you, like literally to just close yourself out. And you are allowing yourself to go ahead and express yourself, to be yourself, and you're trying to show the world the real you. Now, for group three are those that already have a plan and you're just like ready to take off. So let's go ahead and see. For those of you that are ready to take off, and it's like you've worked through your fears, you've worked through whatever it was that was blocking you, you have realized it, you have recognized it, you have released it, and you're just ready to take that first step forward. So we have the wings again, bitch fire, and garden. So again, I do feel that a lot of you in week three, right, with the wings as your first card, you have released yourself from the fear. You have released yourself from anything that was holding you back, anything that was restraining you, anything that was self-destructive. So any self-destructive type of behavior, I feel that you guys have definitely allow yourself to release, allow yourself to just, you know what, I know who I am who I am, and I am going to go for this. With the bitch fire number 16, stand up for yourself. A lot of you are definitely in this space where, yeah, you're going to have to stand up for yourself. For a lot of you, a lot of this standing up for yourself is going to be again against yourself. It may be against others, to be honest with you, but I feel that this is more of like that accountability energy, that energy of like showing up for yourself every single day, being accountable and standing up for yourself so that you can accomplish what it is that you want to accomplish. And again, guys, the dogs are barking. They are outside the room. And then the last card is 15, garden. Something lovely will grow from this. Again, it's almost this energy like you take that first step forward, right? You take that leap of faith, and a month from now, you're not even going to recognize who you are because you're in a completely different space. You're in a completely different energy. And there's a lot of great things that are going to flourish from this. A lot of connections to others. Again, a lot of connecting to people that are like-minded, finding that support. And the weird thing is that a lot of you that are taking that risk, that are going ahead and starting something, a lot of that support is coming from people that you don't even know. It's not necessarily all of those that are close to you that are supporting you at first. I feel that at first the support is coming from people that you are connecting with because like because of the common goal or the common idea or the common belief. Let's just put it that way. So let's go ahead and see. I wanted to pull out some cards for love. I don't know why. Collectively. What are we gonna use for love? So we're using my favorite cards. So anybody dealing with a past connection. So these are for people that are waiting for either somebody from the past to come. We have the Six of Swords, the Seven of Wands, and the Five of Cups. So there's definitely a sense here of it's almost like if you're waiting for somebody to connect or to connect to somebody from the past, there is a sense here of like, I feel for whoever this is for, it's almost like whatever it was that you were supposed to learn was learned. There was way too much that transpired, let's put it this way, to try and pick this back up. Again, some of you are still waiting for some type for like almost like you're waiting for some type of connection to move forward or some type of offer. And it's again, there is a sense here of if you're going to be waiting for an offer or for someone to be sorry for what they did to you, it's like all you're doing is setting yourself up for failure. You're setting yourself up again, it's almost like you're keeping yourself stuck, so you're not giving yourself the chance or the ability of love. Love is definitely in the air. There's definitely somebody within your energy. Is definitely not this past person that can offer you like a balanced relationship, a relationship with equal give and take. But some of you are still stuck in wanting somebody to be sorry or to apologize for what it was that they did. And it's almost like if you don't get this apology, then you're not allowing yourself. It's almost like without this apology, you're almost like losing hope in like love or relationships or connection, and that needs to be released. For those of you that are in a current connection, what is going on with your current connection? And I would timestamp these later on. There's definitely this sense of it's almost like your current connection went through a hard time. Whether it was, I don't feel so much like cheating or anything like this. I feel that this was more a miscommunication. Somebody withholding their true feelings about something that transpired, right? Whether it was money that was overspent or choices that were made that one of the two of you felt that it should have been a joint decision, and the other person just probably thought that they were doing what was best. So whatever issues you may have had with your current partner, there's definitely a sense of needing to just kind of like talk it off, right? With the Six of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups, I don't feel that this is grounds, let's put it this way, to end the connection, to end the relationship. I do feel that the two of you, if you commit to working through the issue and speaking about it without going at each other, there's definitely this energy or this sense of like this making the connection stronger. There is definitely a sense here with whoever it is that you or the other person is. It's almost like what happens in your connection, in your relationship, your marriage needs to stay within the two of you. There is a sense here of somebody always going to like either a friend or a family member to kind of like look for advice and things like that. And what that does is that it just makes things worse. It makes one person feel like worthless within the connection, or it makes the little issue seem bigger. I'm not saying that this person is giving you advice, like the wrong advice or anything like that, intentionally. It's just they're just going based on their own experience, and maybe they have never had a truly balanced relationship, so they really can't give you the correct advice on how to have a healthy relationship because they themselves have never had a healthy relationship. For those of you that are wondering about group, whoever is wondering about new love, new prospects, crushes. So these are for those that are not in relationships, but you want to know what is coming next in love collectively. Some of you definitely need to release again. It's almost like you're in the process or you're at the end of releasing a connection, releasing something that didn't work out, something that broke your heart. And you're being honest with yourself about what this connection really was. You're being honest with yourself of what you learned. And you know that it's time for you to release it in order to allow something new to come in. So even though your mind is in a space of wanting a new connection, there is still like residual energy that you guys are fighting off. And I do feel that you guys are trying your best to balance out these energies, to push the past out to allow new in. Again, I feel that you guys are at the end tail of this. So let's see what we have. For a lot of you, you're going to, it's almost like you, some of you are getting offers and you're rejecting them either because the energy is familiar. The energy reminds you of someone from the past. For those of you that are rejecting an offer from someone new, it's more because of a certain pattern that you see within this person that It's almost like this person either doesn't keep their word, or this person is still trying to play games, if that makes any sense. So that is for those of you that are rejecting an offer from someone new. Anything else for love? Two of Swords, Seven of Swords, Four of Swords. So again, it's almost like you have to finish battling, or you have to finish healing from your current situation in order to allow something new to come in. Because again, it's like you guys want it, but you guys are not 100% open to it. We have the Six and the Two of Pentacles in the reverse, and then the Knight of Cups in the upright position. So a lot of you definitely have to release. You have to release your pain from the past to allow a new offer to come in. Seven of Pentacles, King of Swords, and then the Ace of Pentacles. For some of you, it's almost like you feel that if you go, or if you allow yourself to go into like a new connection, then you feel like you may be losing out, whether it is in career, whether it is in business, whether it is financially, or something like that. So a lot of you are choosing at the moment to stay single. And it's like the minute that you choose to stay single, we have the King of Cups, the Nine of Wands, and the Page of Swords in the reverse. The minute that your focus, or your energy, your attention is away from finding love, or from wanting love, then someone comes knocking at your door. Somebody comes in and offers you love. And at that point, it's almost like you guys are definitely in this space of being ready for it, and you're not fighting it anymore. Just be careful though. We have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, the Five of Swords in the reverse, and then the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Just be careful with this new connect. When this person finally comes through, when you're done healing and releasing, that you don't make your life about this person. If that makes any sense, because there is a tendency here of like, when you find love, right, almost giving up on everything else, and just getting stuck within that honeymoon energy, and forgetting about everything like that you've been working towards, or whatever it is. And it's like it's almost like you start to give up on your own goals to help somebody else achieve theirs, and that has nothing to do with the other person. This is a repetitive pattern that you yourself have, that you need to put an end to it. So that is the challenge here when this new person comes in, is to stay balanced and center within yourself enough to allow yourself to have a healthy relationship, but also not stop within your own goals and your own dreams. Hope that makes sense, guys. Well, that is all that I have for you for this morning, guys. Thank you for all the love and support. Thank you for joining me this morning. And I hope that these messages definitely bring you guys some help, some clarity, and allow you guys to get off your ass and go ahead and chase your dreams. Sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessing, guys. Take care. Love you all. Mwah. Bye-bye. Now the fun part, right? Ending it. Okay.